I could label this recipe basic cornbread, but I would be amiss if I did that. This is nothing but gourmet. Just follow along, take notes, and we're going to make. Well, the project is dinner for two. Got a guest coming over. Wanted to make a pretty decent dinner, and I'll show you. It's going to be like 3 segments because I can't do all this in one time. So we're going to make the cornbread right now. We get that done, and then I'll work on. It's going to be salmon patties, mashed potatoes, and gourmet cornbread. And I don't got much ingredients. I got to make do with what I got. And this is all of this right here. That's all. I ain't got no more cornmeal. That's it. That's it. And the recipe that I do for the salmon patties, I need some cornmeal in it, you know, about that much. So I'm going to set that aside for another recipe and use it. Yeah, that's about how much it is there. I'm going to say that's about 1.5 cups, maybe 2 cups if you're early. And you see about how many, y'all see them oatmeal there? That's about a handful of oatmeal. That's all I had of that. Just cast that away. We done with that. We done with that. We got them oatmeals in yonder, or it's going to be healthy. That's going to be good for you. I'm going to put just kind of as a flavor additive. These here smoked. It's them there chopped, minced garlic. I put them in there, about a spoonful. I would normally put a whole bunch of that in there, but I got a guest coming. I need to hold back a little bit. Cornmeal, oatmeal, garlic, minced, and I'm gonna put some of them set corn there. I drained the juice off of it a little bit because I know y'all was coming. I'm just gonna put about 1/3 of it. I done got it put in there. And I'm going to stir that around just a little bit. Oh, y'all see that? That's what it's supposed to look like. And put you some salt. I done been down there and got that salt shaker filled up. You know, most any neighbor that you got will loan you a shaker of salt. You may never have to buy more salt the rest of your lives. Just bum it from the neighbor. And then the same token goes, if a neighbor comes by and wants to borrow some salt, by all means, fill their shaker up and send them on their way. You see what? I'm gonna put a little pepper in there, just enough, you know, to say that it's got some pepper. That was, well, that was more than a pinch of pepper, black pepper. You're supposed to put an egg in this, and I don't like to cook with eggs, so I just leave it out. You do need, you're supposed to put some oil in there. About on the regular size recipe, about 1/4 cup, but on this one here, I got about that much. So I'm just going to put about that much. I'm going to be a little light on that because I do got that skillet cast on the Lodge. It's in the oven heating up with some oil in it. So, you know, with the two combined, it'll be plenty. Oh, that's looking real good. That's what you want it to look like. At this point right here, we're going to put some milk in there. And I'm going to go kind of sparingly on it. And I do use a skim milk. You know, it's good enough for me. I mean, if you want your whole milk, just go ahead and go for whole milk. But for me, see, that's too dry. Good thing I held back a little bit because I usually, as normal, I overdo it on the milk. I cook with a lot of milk. Oh, this is going to be just right. Now, you can tell when it comes together. It'll be. Well, you will know it after you've made some cornbread 4 or 5 times. You'll learn to know what it's supposed to look like, and that's it right there. And what I've done. See, I've got this much, and what I done, I had 2 small cast iron skillets in the oven also, and I decided to make 2 pounds of cornbread because I got enough batter. So it was kind of changing plan on the size. We're going to get that milk out of the way. I'll show y'all something. It's hot. It's a skillet. Got oil in there. cast iron. By all means, put you some cast iron in there, and you see that? Oh, that's perfect. That's about half of the batter. I'm gonna put that in the oven. Okay, look at her. I had another. It's better to make 2 small ones than 1 big one. This is a case where small is better than large. Just take my word for it. Okay, we got that in there. I'm gonna spread that out because I want that to be. Oh yeah, that's really good. Y'all see that? It's cast iron, homemade, gourmet cornbread. We're gonna bake this and then I'll show you what it looks like. In the meantime, I may go ahead and cook them salmon patties. I'm gonna put this in the oven and we'll do one of them turnabouts and I'll show you what it looks like. Gourmet, homemade, basic cornbread. Let me remind everyone to bake the cornbread about 12 minutes. I usually about 325 is where I set my oven on because 350 is too hot, and I turn it over about 6 minutes, and that way you got the same thing on both sides. I'll show it to you when we get it out of the oven. It was worth me taking an extra time and show you that cornbread. Y'all see that? See that cast iron skillet? It's perfect. And yours can be too. The way to get your cast iron skillet looking like that is simply to use it. If you will use your cast iron, it will maintain that. Y'all see that? Oh, yeah, I'm just tickled. Oh, that is really, really good. I'm gonna show you something else too.